Good morning everyone, welcome to a new video here on Let's Walk Around Stockholm. Another day, another walk, you know it. Yes, and I am on a new adventure here in Stockholm. I'm excited because I'm at a place where I've never been before whatsoever. So we are at a station called Karlsbodavägen. And yeah, this is a stop which is located on the tvärbana, which is also called the tram line or the light rail, whatever you want to call it. I just hopped off here. I took the tvärbana from Solna and I took it towards Bromma. So where we are right now is kind of on the edge of Bromma on that side and Sundbyberg on that side. So let's cross the road here and we're gonna walk into the direction of Sundbyberg. And I just literally hopped off at a stop that I thought looked cool. So we're gonna find out and see if it is actually cool. So we're just gonna follow the tram line back to Sundbyberg. That's what we're gonna do on this spectacular blue sky day. It is around, what time is it? I would say around 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe 8:30. So it's like everyone's going to work. It was pretty busy on the tram actually. So this is like an area with a lot of companies, offices, industrial areas, but they're also building a lot. Like you can see on the Sundbyberg side there, they're building a lot of apartments. There's a lot of construction. This is really a thriving and growing neighborhood. Well, I can't really call it a neighborhood. It's more like a thriving area of Stockholm, I would say, that's really in development. If you grew up in Sundbyberg on this side or in Solna and you haven't been here for like 20 years and you come back, you probably don't recognize much. Because it's grew exponentially, I would say. And here on the left side we got this typical Swedish rock again that you see everywhere. The temperature it's pretty cold still because it's still morning, but I would say it's like +2 degrees, but in the afternoon it will be much better with a temperature of around, not sure, but maybe +10, +12 degrees, something like that. See, they're building a lot of new apartments here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to cross the street here or not. Oh, let's stay on this side. Let's have a look. See, that's the tram. It goes all the way to Sickla Kai and Sickla Udde that way. An area that I also still want to explore much more than I've been doing so far. But yeah, there's so much to see, so much to do. We'll get there. Oh, they're also building on this side. So I think I kind of have to go under or over the bridge there. I think I can walk under it. Let's see if we get lost or not today. So thanks to everyone who tuned in for the live stream yesterday with Olof. It was great. It was a bit earlier than normal, but still many tuned in, so thanks. Let's see if we see some squirrels. We spotted one squirrel yesterday in Skansen. That was fun. It was a few weeks I think ago since we last saw a squirrel, so I didn't even know I liked squirrels until I started the channel. That's funny. By the way, I do know that you could hear me a little bit better than Olof, but that's because I'm closer to the camera than he is. So it's not that he's speaking really soft, it's just that I'm closer because I'm holding the actual camera. But in the future we will solve this problem because Olof has ordered like a mic with two mics actually, so we both have crispy audio when I have walks with other people. Speaking of walks with other people, I got in contact with a Swedish lady that also wanted to be in one of my walks. She was like, yeah, let's walk together one day. So that's probably gonna happen this week as well, a new guest on the show. So that's always fun, so I don't have to, you know, talk to myself. All right, this is the Brommavik Hotel. So as I said, this is kind of the corner between Bromma and Sundbyberg. So I think the line where Bromma stops and Sundbyberg ends, I think, is on this little bridge here. Because Bromma is a very big area, you know. From here all the way to Brommaplan and Bromma Airport, Bromma Blocks, you know, it's quite big. We're gonna walk to Sundbyberg centrum. I have no idea how far that is. Well, I do know how far it is because it says on the sign it's 800 meters that way. Now you can see where we are. Mariehäll, Annedal. Annedal, I've never been there before. I don't know, can I cross the street here? I can. Am I supposed to cross the street here? Probably not. I don't know. Where am I going? Alright, yes. Yeah, much better. So yeah, so the tram has a separate bridge or whatever you want to call it. Also here, lots of new construction, new apartments everywhere you look. That side as well, along the water. So yeah, so now we're entering Sundbyberg, which is really one of my favorite areas. There is a little bit of a traffic situation here, but yeah, it's all good. So let's see if I actually have to cross the street here. Oh, it's very high. Oh, that's a cool balcony up there. You probably have a epic view if you stand there. You know what I'm gonna say, as always. Yeah, I would like to have a coffee over there. Oh my god, I really have a coffee problem. Oh, okay, it's green. Would have to be careful crossing the tram line because I don't want to get killed. So now I've walked to the next station, which is not Sundbyberg Centrum yet. I think it's called something else. Let's have a look. It's called Bällstabro. Bällstabro it's called. To be honest, never heard of this station, Bällstabro. Same thing here, new buildings everywhere you look. I should just have a sneak peek here in the neighborhood to see how it looks. I guess everything is new here as well, yeah. It is. I'm getting a bit of a Ulriksdal vibe here, in a way. Oh, what's this, like a boardwalk or whatever? cool. Oh, okay. You know what I'm gonna ask. Look at that. Here. Always the same question. What kind of animal is that? Okay, wait. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, so that looks like a cat in the middle, right? That's a chicken. And that's a seal, I guess. Looks like a seal to me. Okay, I should walk around here actually, not go through the bushes. Yeah, I think I figured it out this time. These ones were not that hard. Okay, so here they're doing big construction work, as you can see. Busy. What's up there? Let's go back to the main road here. Oh wow. I don't know why, but I have like some of those Melodifestivalen songs stuck into my head. I really don't want that, but it did happen. I don't even like Eurovision, but somehow once you got these songs stuck into your head, you can't get rid of them anymore. So yeah, so now we're definitely in Sundbyberg, which is not to be confused with Solna, although they basically grew into each other. It's not the same commune, or not the same city, to say it correctly, because Solna is actually a city. It's like a city within a city. That's how it is. It's a nice place here. Very busy. Well, busy for Stockholm standards and Swedish standards. You know how we roll here by now. It's never complete chaos. Oh, by the way, yesterday, not just yesterday, it is actually quite often this happened. You know, I cannot say this enough. I'm not some kind of Stockholm expert on buildings, history, museums, culture, any of that. But some still criticize me for giving wrong information. I mean, I do the best I can, I really do. But I'm not a tour guide, and I will never be a tour guide, and I don't want to be a tour guide. That's not what I do. I just walk around, and I don't want to look up everything, you know, all my walks. I do them unprepared. I just wander around, have a stroll. That's it. So I'm sorry if I give you the wrong information about some church or some museum or some history or some, you know. Yeah, because those people are right. I don't know what I'm talking about really, which I think is part of the fun. I really think it is. Alright, enough of the rant. Landsvägen, that's where we are. There we have the Signalfabriken. Try to give that rusty look, what I don't really like so much, but... So let's go straight away ahead here. And go to the Sundbyberg metro station, which is like over there. Here on Landsvägen. Alright, so a question I often get is how much, everyone's like, alcohol is so expensive in Scandinavia, how much does it cost? Well, it actually says here on the window. So, stor stark, which means a big beer, 35 crowns, a glass of wine, 45, cider, 45, alcohol free, 25. And that's up to 8 o'clock. It probably gets 5 crowns more expensive during the day, so it's like €3.50 for a pint of beer, which is not really a pint like in the UK, not 560 mils, but usually a stor stark, which translates as big strong, is 400 milliliters in Sweden. So €3.50. which is cheap for Swedish standards. If you go downtown, let's say Östermalm, Södermalm, you can sometimes pay up to double that. But here in the suburbs, in your local pub, or also even some pubs in Södermalm, you can get it for 35, which sounds probably ridiculously expensive when you're from a different country, but it's not too bad for Swedish standards. Some statue here. There's no water in the fountain today. I actually expected this to take way longer from where I was. It took like almost longer on the tram, it felt like, than it does walking. But yeah, that's how we go. Oh, there's the sushi house. Not the best name, I would say, for a sushi place. Then the Bishop Arms, which is amazing, good pub. I also like the one around Central Station. It's like a chain of pubs. But yeah, this one's a really good one too. That's a nice vibe, and it's always full. With people just having a drink after work and stuff. Not a party place or whatever, but it's more like an you know, an adult, let's have a pint of beer after work kind of thing. Like, okay, maybe, you know, this is not for everyone, but in general, the drinking culture in Sweden is different than, for example, I don't know, Spain or the UK or whatever, where you have a drink after work. Like normally, Swedish people just drink mainly in the weekends, but when they do drink, they drink a lot. And in general, it's more beer than wine. Wine is not such a big thing here, but you know, everything is changing. And also when it comes to Stockholm versus Sweden, it's a different thing, because you know, like Stockholm has a lot big international populations, a lot of expats from other countries, and you know, a lot of people working here, studying here, whatever. So it's not like you don't have this typical Swedish thing here. It's more international. Sorry if I'm confusing everyone now. But... So now we've arrived at the Sundbyberg metro station. Quite busy here, to be honest. Nice. Okay, so now I've been only walking for 18 minutes. I expected this to take a little bit longer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a random right here. Let's go around the block for a few minutes. And I see Espresso House over there, which is perfect, so I can visit it after this walk, because I have a meeting at 10 o'clock, an online meeting that is. So it means I can pop in over there, steal the Wi-Fi, get my daily shot of coffee, and keep on talking like I always do. Talking in my walks, talking at home, talking at work, talking. To be honest, I'm getting a bit tired of myself sometimes. Okay, here I've never been, and I see a church. Let's have a look. I had no idea there was a church over there. That's cool. Beautiful day. I actually saw some colder weather was coming back. Not like cold, you know, like, but it's a bit chilly, especially in the morning, so cool. See, feels a bit more like the older Sundbyberg here. See, always go left or right and you will discover cool things here. Let's have a look on the sign, what it says here. The name of this church. Doesn't really say anything really. Okay. Albygatan. They maybe change this into apartments or a house or something, because it doesn't actually look like it's being used as a church. Not sure. I wouldn't mind living here. A nice garden as well. Okay, let's go in here. So I think this area is called Alby. Lilla Alby or something like that. See, so there you see the new part again. Albygatan. Ah, this area is called Skulpturen. Sculpture. Okay, so let's. Oh yeah, it is called Lilla Alby. It says here, Little Alby. Okay, so let's come up with the word of the day, people. I need some inspiration. Okay, word of the day. What are we picking? Okay, so I see a lot of cars right here. So I was thinking about driving a car. Köra bil. So bil comes from automobil, which means car. That's pretty clear, right? But att köra is a bit hard, I would say, if you want to learn it. Why? Because it's written K-Ö-R-A. To drive, att köra. Köra bil. Because you have this sh sound. Can be a bit tricky. It was for me as well. So a lot of people, especially if you speak English, they would more say köra or kura, shara. I don't know, something like that. But you have to work a little bit on the sh sound in the beginning. It's a bit tricky. So in Swedish it works like this. Like the way you pronounce a letter in the beginning depends on the sound coming after. So for example, an S and a K could be Skavsta, like SK. But if you would say skillnad, it becomes a sound, because there's an I after the S and the K and not an A. So it all depends on, yeah, it all depends on what comes after, which makes it a little bit tricky in the beginning. So then you're like, what do you mean? It says SK, why is it not Skavsta? No, it's Skavsta, which is the airport, by the way, outside of Stockholm, but yeah. So it's a tricky one. You first have to look a bit further in the word of the sound coming after, or the letters coming after, and then you can decide how to pronounce it. And there's many funny combinations like SK, SJ, and X, and then you have places like Växjö, or which is like XSJ or something. I don't know, it's like really confusing in the beginning. Hey! It took me a while as well when I was learning Swedish, but yeah, anyway, this is not a language learning channel. I just wanted to explain the word of the day, köra bil. That was like the 5-minute version of explaining the word of the day. But I know that a lot of you are interested in learning Swedish, and I went through it myself, you know. Swedish is not my mother tongue, so maybe I should not be the one teaching other people Swedish, but yeah. I'm still trying. Because sometimes it can be good to teach out the language as a foreigner yourself, because you went through the same, you know, you took the same hurdles. Because maybe some things that are tricky for us, you know, it's maybe not so easy to explain for a Swedish person, because they don't even realize it's a hard thing. Well, it's funny, like when I wanted to stop after 20 minutes, I took a little detour around the block here, and that was my favorite part of the walk. Because now I see more of the original Sundbyberg instead of just the front main street, which is all new. I like the balconies. They're very un-Swedish balconies, these. I've never seen this before. Designer balconies, look at that. Alright, I just got a message that my battery is running low, so it's time to round up this video. I will walk up to the corner there, and then yeah, we finished another adventure here in Stockholm. Walk 300 and I'm not even sure, 83, 82. It seems like I'm one off every time I say the number of the video. That guy did not see me at all. He almost drove into me. Good, I was paying attention and not looking at my camera. Alrighty. Sound like Jim Carrey when I say that. Alrighty then. I have to stop saying that word, but I can't help it. Okay, cool. Thank you for watching, folks. Shout out to the chat gang and the members of my channel. You know who you are. I really appreciate all of you. See you tomorrow. Bye.